6. And Jehovah speaketh unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the sons of Israel, and thou hast said unto them, When a man or woman doeth singularly, by vowing a vow of a Nazarite, to be separate to Jehovah, from wine and strong drink he doth keep separate, vinegar of wine and vinegar of strong drink he doth not drink, and any juice of grapes he doth not drink, and grapes moist or dry he doth not eat. All days of his separation, of anything which is made of the wine vine, from kernels even unto husk, he doth not eat. All days of the vow of his separation a razor doth not pass over his head, till the fullness of the days which he doth separate to Jehovah he is holy. Grown up hath the upper part of the hair of his head. All days of his keeping separate to Jehovah, near a dead person he doth not go. For his father, or for his mother, for his brother, or for his sister, he is not unclean for them at their death, for the separation of his God is on his head. All days of his separation he is holy to Jehovah. And when the dead dieth beside him in an instant, suddenly, and he hath defiled the head of his separation, then he hath shaved his head in the day of his cleansing. On the 7th day he doth shave it. And on the 8th day he bringeth in 2 turtle doves, or 2 young pigeons unto the priest, unto the opening of the tent of meeting. And the priest hath prepared one for a sin offering, and one for a burnt offering, and hath made atonement for him, because of that which he hath sinned by the body, and he hath hallowed his head on that day. And he hath separated to Jehovah the days of his separation, and he hath brought in a lamb, a son of a year, for a guilt offering, and the former days are fallen, for his separation hath been defiled. And this is the law of the Nazarite. In the day of the fullness of the days of his separation doth one bring him in unto the opening of the tent of meeting, and he hath brought near his offering to Jehovah, 1 he-lamb, a son of a year, a perfect one, for a burnt offering, and 1 she-lamb, a daughter of a year, a perfect one, for a sin offering, and 1 ram, a perfect one, for peace offerings, and a basket of unleavened things of flour, cakes mixed with oil, and thin cakes of unleavened things anointed with oil, and their present, and their libations. And the priest hath brought them near before Jehovah, and hath made his sin offering and his burnt offering. And the ram he maketh a sacrifice of peace offerings to Jehovah, besides the basket of unleavened things, and the priest hath made its present and its libation. And the Nazarite hath shaved, at the opening of the tent of meeting, the head of his separation, and hath taken the hair of the head of his separation, and hath put it on the fire which is under the sacrifice of the peace offerings. And the priest hath taken the boiled shoulder from the ram, and 1 unleavened cake out of the basket, and 1 thin unleavened cake, and hath put on the palms of the Nazarite after his shaving his separation. And the priest hath waved them, a wave offering before Jehovah. It is holy to the priest, besides the breast of the wave offering, and besides the leg of the heave offering. And afterwards doth the Nazarite drink wine. This is the law of the Nazarite, who voweth his offering to Jehovah for his separation, apart from that which his hand attaineth. According to his vow which he voweth, so he doth by the law of his separation. And Jehovah speaketh unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron and unto his sons, saying, Thus ye do bless the sons of Israel, saying to them, Jehovah bless thee and keep thee. Jehovah cause his face to shine upon thee and favor thee. Jehovah lift up his countenance upon thee, and appoint for thee peace. And they have put my name upon the sons of Israel, and I do bless them.